We got some interesting news today for NBA 2K17. Polygon.com, they had a hands-on experience with the game and they wrote an article describing everything. If you want to read the article in full, the link is in the description. The one feature that was new about the game in their article referred to the shot meter. Now we have to time our layups. You can no longer just press the layup button, you have to actually time the release of layup attempts. And also the left stick actually changes the way that you do layups, the way you get fouled. You can change angles with the left stick. That's very interesting. The article talks about in past games, whenever there's contact in the paint, the defender is the one initiating the contact. But now as an offensive player, you can initiate the contact using that left stick. Very interesting. And apparently when you're taking jump shots, you now have to aim as well as time. So for instance, in the article, it says something like, if you push the right stick perfectly down, then that's a perfectly aimed shot. Now this is weird because not everybody shoots with the right stick. So if you shoot with the button, with square or X, are you gonna still have to aim the shot? I think this is unnecessary for the aiming of the jump shots and for timing of layups. I think both of them are just a waste of time, a waste of a feature. I don't see how it makes the game better. Now on Twitter, LD2K, one of the community managers for NBA 2K, he said the reason why they added this stuff in this year is because they wanted to create larger skill gaps. They're preparing for esports, and this is one way to differentiate the skilled players from the casual players, because the skilled players are going to be better at timing their layups and aiming their shots and timing the shots. So it just creates another gap, a skill gap, and that's what they're going for. In my opinion, my reaction, first impression right now, I just think it's a waste of a feature. I don't see how it helps the game. I haven't played the game though, so maybe when we pick up the game and play it, it won't even be a big deal. But right now, just hearing them describe it, I'm not a fan of either of these features. My concern with the jump shots in the game is making them more consistent, making jump shot releases better. Stop having releases that are useless, that are broken, that are too slow, that are easy to get blocked, that you can't time. That's what I want to hear. And then in regards to the layups, we already miss enough layups in this game. There's so many animations. Even if there's not an animation, if the defender's in the area, it's still possible to miss a layup. So now when you add in the fact that you have to time the layups, I just feel like we're gonna miss even more layups. That's why when I play the game, a lot of times I'll just take a pull-up jumper. I'll avoid a layup, even though it looks clear, the coast is clear, the paint is pretty much wide open, but you just know that there's a chance you could get hit with an animation. And I would rather just avoid all animations. The more animations you avoid, the better off you're gonna be. It's so frustrating when you do a layup and you get fouled, because there's a lot of animations where you're clearly getting fouled, but they don't call the foul. Let me know what you think about this new shot meter, the feature for the jump shots, aiming the jump shots, and doing your own layups, timing the layups. Are you excited for this new feature, or do you think it's unnecessary? This should be a good discussion.